Dragons, the news we crave. Under neon lights we take a stand. Knights and wizards across the land.
Broadcasting live from Site B, located in the mythical town of Fresno, Nevada. It's your favorite Halloween spooky, the OGGM. It's Monday. It is the 13th day of October. Spooky, 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 spooky. It's 58 degrees and cloudy. Still under that tropical storm warning here at Site B. It's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game freebies and bundles that are available this week at Drive-Thru. And in case you can't guess by the picture, somebody decided to release a Ghostintheshell role-playing game. One of the most influential cyberpunk animes. The introduction to anime for many people in the 90s. An amazing cartoon that still stands the test of time. In fact, I just watched it again the other night because it's on Amazon and it still looks and sounds amazing. Ghostintheshell came out in 1995. It is 2025. So that's what, 20 some odd years ago? And they're just now releasing a Ghostintheshell role-playing game? I don't know if you know this, but there already is a Ghostintheshell role-playing game called Cyberpunk that came out several years ago from our good friend Mike Poundsmith over at Ultrasolian. So do we really need a Cyberpunk Ghostintheshell role-playing game in 2025 based upon a 1995 movie that had a consistent beginning, middle, and end, and then was continued in several animated series and stuff like that. Plus, it uses Forged in the Dark. Now, when I think cyberpunk, I don't think Forged in the Dark is the system. I need a very violent, explosive, quick, action-filled, over-the-top, slightly, very anime system. So, in the past 20 years, have you ever had a desire to play the Major or any of the members of the Major's unit and fight cyborgs and boomers and weird robot? Yeah, it's 20 years, dude. It's I don't know how you did. Is the way the rights really just tied up for that long? Or did just nobody come up with the idea until recently and go, wait, hey, we should do a Ghostintheshell role-playing game. No one's done one. Well, there's like a couple dozen cyberpunk role-playing games, all heavily inspired by Ghostintheshell and Blade Runner. Oh, yeah, but no one's actually done a specific one set in that world. You mean Neo Tokyo? I don't know. Do we really... Again, as always, all my sarcasm and negative aside, I wish you all the best luck in the world. I don't think there's a market for a Ghostintheshell role-playing game in 2025. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, if you're interested in it, there's a link down below. Moving on, we've got Peer Through the Secret Door. This is from the RPG historian Shannon Appleseed, who's writing the definitive history of the role-playing game hobby called Designs and Dragons. This is a multi-volume series tracking the development history of all the tabletop role-playing games, specifically Dungeons and Dragons, from its origins all the way to today. Who is Shannon Appleseed? No clue, but she works for Evil Hat Productions, so yeah. Peer Through the Secret Door, another individual who claims they know the super secret history of tabletop role-playing games. Did you interview Rob Kuntz? Let's check. I'm going to click the link here. Did you interview Luke? Did you interview me? Did you Steve Balbo? Did you interview anybody who works at Wizards of the Coast or worked for TSR? Did you interview Margaret? Let's see. Dungeons and Dragons Origins Secret Door from Evil Hat. The Birth of Role-Playing Game. Did you interview Ed? Shannon has exhaustively revised and expanded her celebrated product history to cover each and every product produced by TSR. If you're not familiar with Evil Hat, they also brought us Fate, Monster of the Week, Powered by the Apocolipse, Forged in the Dark, Paragon, and other systems, and they usually manage to get themselves in trouble. But yeah, we know my history with Fate and that weird story. So anyways, yeah, it's also available in Italian. Ooh, I got a comment already. Good morning, Death Angel. How are you today? Thank you for joining us on this Monday morning. Hopefully you are safe and sound and enjoying the 13th day or 13th week or whatever it is of the government shutdown. Hope nobody was planning on flying out for the holidays. Moving on, it's spooky season. Aces Games brings us VHS All Halloween Fright, which replicates the pulp movies of the golden age of VHS horror boom from the 1980s to the 1990s. Craft your own bloody story using the static elements to add to your main set, a list of side sets, a roster of monsters, and rule for secondary horrors. We just reviewed a horror game. I don't think it was this one, but yeah. At least somebody's releasing a horror game for Halloween. I don't know if it's based upon the VHS series. What does the VHS movies count as a series? I was just having this conversation sort of briefly with the Soska sisters. I mean, there is sort of a very vague meta plot through all the VHS movies, from the original one through the most recent one, All Hallows, which is one of the best of the series. So yeah, great, fun, goofy series of spooky anthologies. The most recent one is called Halloween, and it's great. It's fun. It's weird. So yeah, VHS, a spooky game for free. A Secret Lair released a quick start for the Starlight Saga, a heroic space opera inspired by Star Wars, Mass Effect, Star Trek, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more. It uses the Illuminated World systems from Darrington Press. How the hell did you get a copy of the Illuminated World system? Because it never came out. There was Candle Obscura, which used the Illuminated World system, but I don't think anybody's actually seen the Illuminated World system. So I'm very curious how you were able to make a role-playing game on it, and a hope-filled space opera using the Illuminated Worlds. I mean, it's a D6 system, isn't it? I guess. I don't even know what Illuminated Worlds was, but I know Candle Obscura. Anyways, A Secret Lair. Don't know who they are. The only Secret Lair I'm aware of is the Magic the Gathering stuff that comes out. But hey, a heroic space opera. Wasn't I just saying the other day I'm tired of space trying to kill you, and I want to see a new hopeful space exploration type game? Well, these guys made it using a system that doesn't exist. Did they make a quick start of Illuminated Worlds? Because I don't remember seeing it. Well, I'm curious now. Let's just see. I don't remember. I don't think Illuminated Worlds came out. Illuminated Worlds system. There's a Critical Role wiki. It was used in the Candle Obscura. It's a D6 system based upon the Forged in the Dark rule set. Yeah, we know. But it was never released as a system, so call me curious. I may have to pick this one up just to see if it actually came out. I don't remember Illuminated Worlds being released recently. Then we got this week's lightning round. A couple Halloween ones hidden in there, mostly D20 as always. Moving on to some sales, we've got the drive-through Month of Darkness sales because it's October. This includes pretty much every World of Darkness video game role-playing game marked down: Vampire the Masquerade, Mage the Assassin, Werewolf the Apocalypse, many consider Werewolf the best, Changeling the Dreaming, Wrath the Oblivion, and more. 20th anniversary, happy 20th anniversary World of Darkness. Happy 50th edition. It's got PDF, it's got Roll20, and it's got demi-plane formats. 40% off. Ends Halloween Eve. Ooh, spooky. And it's all the World of Darkness stuff. We've got Spooktober 2025 bundle. Hey, Spooktober's my word. It's a third-party Dungeon Master Guild title, including a whole bunch of things that are D&D set in the Forgotten Realms and stuff like that. So if you're looking for some D&D themed third-party spookyton, we've got that. If it's 5th edition's D&D, I'm not sure. Again, D&D 5th edition is not designed to be spooky. It's very specifically in the bones of D&D 5th edition that it is not it's designed not to do horror. It's specifically, no horror, no spookiness, no making players feel uncomfortable. Again, guys, love it or hate it, 5e works. 2014 5e works if you let it work. If you do what it's supposed to design to do, it works, and it is fun. I've played it. I don't know about 2024, 2025 D&Ds. So far, other than watching 13 minutes of Critical Role Season 4, I have no clue of how different it is rules-wise. But I assume, once again, if you run it the way it's intended to be run, it works. That obviously that style is not for everyone, but it works. So anyways, trying to make a horror system out of the 2024-2014 5e rules will not work. Moving on. If you want to jazz up your homebrew or make your own releases, Fugu Designs has got the Halloween 1 template library. This artwork comes with a commercial lightweight license. Commercial licenses is perfect for your horror and darker releases with paged backgrounds, cover art, and more. Ooh, it's only $18. Fallout Day is October 23rd. Did you know that? With October 23rd, Fallout Day rapidly coming up, Courage Publishing wants you to be paired with Settings for the Wasteland bundle, full of system-neutral post-apocalyptic games like 100 Oddities for the Wasteland, Creatures of the Tropical Wastes, Maps of the Wasteland, and multiple issues of Wisdom of the Wasteland zine, all for $10. Okay. Moving on to our charity bundles. Remember, guys, these are all PDFs. They are not actual physical product unless I specifically say so. Itch.io has got the Hello Goodbye charity bundle for legally age. This is a bundle of 200 items, a few video games. Never download the video games from Itch.io, but mostly tabletop role-playing games, including Yakuza Bed and Breakfast, Caltrop Core, Trash Pals, Arcology World, Flesh Blood, Sojourn, and a whole lot more. This is $12, and it goes to support the Legal Aid Society and Legal Aid Justice Center. Hello Goodbye charity bundle. Okay. Well, it's Itch.io, which is always questionable. And multiple, since I downloaded an Itch.io bundle twice, both time it was riddled with viruses and malware. And other people have said the same. Plus, personally, they did refer to me as a Nazi once. So, yeah. Humble Bumble has the Magpie Games bundle for Avatar The Last Airbender and other games under their label. First is a physical bundle. This one is physical for Avatar. It includes the starter box set, a dice pack, cloth map, dice bag, GM screen, and journal pack. Don't know the shipping, but it's $50. $50 for the physical bundle of the starter set, dice pack, cloth map, dice bag, GM screen, and journal pack. So if you want to get into the Avatar The Last Airbender role-playing game, which uses Powered by the Apocalypse, it goes to support the ACLU, $50. Then we've got the Magpie Games Extravaga, featuring a collection of all the Magpie games, including all their Fate adventures, their Telenovela adventures, Masks: A New Generation, which really disappointed me, a whole bunch of other games, including Avatar. This looks like it's all, and Root, which I kind of liked. These are the PDFs. It's $25 for the entire run, and it goes to support ACLU. We've got the Renegade Game Studios Month of Darkness digital bundle for $25. This goes to support the children's charities and includes 57 different titles, including every rule book for World of Darkness. Then we've got the World of Duckness, the World of Duckness, I have to make that game now. World of Darkness has got a $150 physical copy bundle. But they're not telling you how much it might cost for shipping. But considering it's a ton of physical books from the Vampire the Masquerade World of Darkness series, I am assuming shipping is going to be pretty pricey for $150, depending upon where you live. So that's a rarity. Normally, we don't see that where they do a physical product one, but especially now. Why would let's see? There's the government shutdown, so mail delivery is questionable. We've got the whole thing with Diamond, so yeah. Plus the whole still shipping tariffs. Well, I wish all the luck in the world getting it, but if you order this bundle and it doesn't show up right on time, don't be upset. And finally, we have a Dungeon Master Tabletop Essential 3D Printable Scenery and Accessory Bundles. It's a whole bunch of things for 3D printers, dice holders, terrain, towers. Wow, how much work would it take to print out a 3D dice towers? I assume it comes in parts and then you put it together. Creatures, monsters, a whole bunch of things. $25, it goes to support children's charities. Again, when downloading STL thingies before installing them, please check them for viruses, malwares, and stuff like that. And that's it for this week. And nothing really stands out. I am curious about the Starlight Saga, because I do want to see how they were able to use Illuminated Worlds, since as far as I know, Illuminated Worlds never came out. And as for Sharon Appleseed and her secret origins of D&D from a company like Evil Hat Productions, I expect it to, not be, I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong. But when I think luminaries of the origin days of TSR, this individual is not one of the names that comes to mind. Did you interview anybody who was around in that time period who's still alive? Like, Ed Greenwood or Margaret or, me or Steve Balbo, Jeff D, Rob Kuntz. That said, as always, don't take my negativeness or my word for it. If any of the titles I just mentioned interest you, you can go to use my link down below in the description to check them out. And if you do buy any of them using my link, I get a little something. So it's win-win for them, win-win for me. You support the OGGM. More importantly, you support Steve the Cat. And you get yourself some PDFs of some role-playing games. Yeah. Can't lose for winning, or can't win for losing, as they say. Or I don't know what that means, but apparently it's the thing we say. Meanwhile, it's only been 20 years, but hey, there's a Ghost in the Shell role game. Yeah. That's something I wanted. Ooh, comment. Come on, OGGM. You're not that old. I'm 59. So, yeah. Till next time. See ya.
Monsters lurking in the night. Heroes ready for the fight.